Welcome to another edition of BGPS Newsflash.
This is where we bring you news in a flash, inform you about how it affects you, and make you think.
I am Bhavish from Six Compassion.
I am Kyrene, also from Six Compassion.
In last week's BGPS CSI, we spoke about the issue of students smearing toilet paper on walls and ceilings of our toilets.
We asked you for your thoughts via SLS. Here are the number of students from each level who responded.
At this juncture, we would like to remind all students to only post relevant comments, and inappropriate comments will be deleted and reported.
Yes, this is cyber wellness. We should use such public platforms on the internet responsibly.
Thank you to those who responded. Do take part in the next BGPS CSI coming soon.
The winners for the best responses from each level go to the following students:
Muhammad Zufar from 1 Resilience, Yashas Narayanan from 2 Perseverance,
Andrew Sum from 3 Responsibility, Yen De from 4 Bravery,
Rohan M from 5 Respectful, and Shui from 6 Resilience.
Congratulations to all our winners. Your form teachers will hand you your prizes now.
Let's move on to today's news flash. So Kyrene, which news article will we be talking about today?
One of the world's largest container ships got stuck in the Suez Canal, blocking traffic along the critical waterway.
Wait, what is the Suez Canal?
The Suez Canal is a waterway located in Egypt. Instead of transporting goods all the way around Africa, the Suez Canal cuts through Africa, and so is a shortcut to go through Egypt and transport goods from Europe to Asia.
Oh, I get it. This canal prevents the need to go around Africa and saves time. Let's explain what happened.
The huge container ship got stuck in one of the busiest waterways in the world.
Normally, if the container ship goes through the Suez Canal, the goods will take 12 to 16 hours to reach the end of it. However, if they do not free this block, it may take 1 to 2 weeks to get to Asia from Europe.
The Suez Canal provides passage for about 10% of all global seaborne trade as compared to the Straits of Malacca, which caters to a third of that.
If this disruption is prolonged, Singapore may see disruptions in shipping when they reroute their journeys.
What kind of goods does Singapore get via this channel?
In addition to oil, consumer goods such as clothing, furniture, and auto parts are transported through the canal.
Why can't the goods be flown over to Singapore? Why do we have to use the sea route? Isn't it slower?
If they transport the goods by air, the plane is not stable to weather changes and might not be able to fly because of the weight of all the goods. If they use the sea, the ships are bigger and more stable to weather changes. They can also carry bigger goods. It is slower but more effective.
Also, air freight is more costly than sea freight. Let's watch a video to find out more.
The blocked Suez Canal is frustrating plans for a number of Singapore manufacturers who say their goods may arrive 2 to 3 months later than usual. Many are looking at other routes which could be 3 times more costly. Ultimately, the buck might stop at the customers.
Made in Europe sports equipment, like these floorball outfits, might hit shelves in Singapore up to 60 days later than usual. And so long as the Suez Canal remains blocked, this major sport equipment maker and importer, which has factories in China, says goods also won't make it in time for European summer sales. It's now desperately looking for other ways, such as using major railways that link China to Europe.
That is the faster and shorter, but the cost of the freight, it will be 2-3 times about the sea freight. Like now the container from China, 20 foot to Europe is about 3,500. We may need to pay up to 9,000, 10,000 for one container. I think the cost of the air freight may cost about 4 or 5 times more of the sea freight.
Right, that makes sense. Why did this happen?
The ship had lost the ability to steer because of the high winds and a dust storm.
The captain could not see where he was going and hit one side of the canal and got stuck there.
Not only Singapore, many other countries were affected too. Their goods were delayed too.
Did they manage to free the ship?
As tugs struggled in their attempts to move the ship through the weed, dredgers were brought in to dig mud and sand from under the bow and stern of the ship, and they freed the ship.
It took the dredgers 5 days to free the ship.
Let's hear what our friends have to say.
Do you think Singapore should rely on imported goods?
No, because if we rely on imported goods, then if the other countries do not allow us to have them, Singapore would not be able to survive because we are short of resources.
Singapore should rely on imported goods because due to the COVID-19 pandemic, most of us cannot go outside and shop. So Singaporeans should buy online and the ships will come to Singapore and deliver the goods to them.
How do you think the Suez Canal would affect you?
Because the canal is blocked by the ship, so the other transporting ship cannot go through it. So some people cannot receive goods that is on the ship, and they will be very upset.
The stuff that I buy online would be delayed, and so I cannot receive the things that I bought online so fast.
So what have we learned? How does it affect me?
We will feel the effects of it as supermarkets might run low on some products and we will not be able to buy those products.
Products that we ordered in furniture or clothing shops will take a longer time to come, and everybody who just moved into their new houses will start panic buying, thinking everybody else is going to buy it before they do. Soon there will be no more furniture or clothes in their respective shops.
Now, let's link it to our citizenship dispositions.
This gives me a sense of reality because anything like this can strike at any time.
We must expect the unexpected.
We can link this to habit too, begin with the end in mind. The countries planned how they wanted to remove the container ship and executed it to perfection.
We can also link this to the value of resilience. The dredgers who helped dig out the container ship never gave up and kept on trying.
With that, we have come to the end of our GPS News Flash.
Thank you, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
We'll now invite Madam Sharifah to give out the certificates for the weeks and words. This year, the school debate team went through 3 grueling rounds of Wits and Words 2021 inter-school debate. This challenging task developed their ability to think on their feet and work under pressure. The team was ranked top 8 in Division 2. To receive the certificates, we have Jessica Isabel Clark, 5 Integrity, who was also awarded the Good Speaker Award. Next, we have Ampo Aisha Kobe Centeno from 5 Rest. Ram Kumar Karika 6 RSL. As well as Isidore Ong 5 Integrity, who is not here today. Congratulations to the team. Okay, offer here.
Good morning, boys and girls. This week, I'm going to touch on the value of resilience. Stop. Good morning, boys and girls. Today, I'm going to touch on the value of respect. Well, ask yourself, what is respect? Respect is having the self-worth. That means you know the value of yourself. Imagine this is you, the BGPN mascot. Let's look at the mascot. When the mascot feels that he or she has the value of self-respect, he has the inner worth. He feels good about himself. Physically, he wants to look well. She wants to look neat. She wants to look clean. She wants to look tidy. And she has a self-confidence. And when you take care of yourself physically, you also exercise well. So let's remember, boys and girls, tell yourself you have to take care of yourself physically, exercise daily, eat well. And having self-worth also means that we take care of ourselves in terms of our social well-being. We do not fight with others. We do not say bad things. We do not speak ill of others. And also it means that we have emotional well-being. We speak well. We do not use poor language. We do not use vulgarity. We always think positive, okay? And what is respect? Respect also means that we must think of others in a positive way. We must value the inner worth of others. For instance, there's something that I would like you to think about. Early in the morning, when you greet others, you must learn to greet well. It's like having this sunflower radiating from your heart. Greet each other heartily. When you see the teachers at the gate, greet them well, because very often we see you greet without opening your mouth, without saying it wholeheartedly. So don't just greet the teachers, greet the cleaners, greet the stall holders, greet the office staff. So remember, when you greet others, greet wholeheartedly. It's as though the sunflower is radiating from your heart. Okay, just now I mentioned about having the value of inner worth, right? Of yourself and of others. So when you have respect for others, it's also something like having mutual respect. Imagine that this is a bank, right? Where you deposit money, right? When you deposit money, at the end of the year, you will have interest. So that one is the extra value to your money. Same like this, when you have respect, it's like you having a gain, an emotional bank that's added into your bank account. So respect is mutual. That means if you put in more, right, you'll be able to draw in times of difficulty. So remember, respect is something that is earned. So let's show respect to your friends mutually, because respect has to be earned, and it is a continuous effort so that we can be harmonious in our class and can be with one another in a positive way. And I would like to share with you a story, okay, a short story about one observation of our students. 4 of our students from P6, and they were doing some amazingly beautiful thing. Last week on the 19th of March, 4 of our students from 2 bravery and 2 from 6 bravery and 2 from 6 respect, they actually clean. They actually found that the classroom in 5 RSL was dirty after their oral exam. And what they did was, they actually told the teacher in the class, Miss Koo, that they would like to volunteer to clean the class. And amazingly, they actually cleaned the class and they made the class even much cleaner and much beautiful. So can we give a round of applause to Nisha, Hilmi, and Firas for their good work? And let's hope that, you know, many of you will be inspired by this and show respect for one another, all right? And I have 2 questions for you. One is, how can you enhance your self-respect? And number 2, how can we work together to show mutual respect for one another? So till then, I wish you a good week ahead and hope that you work together with your teachers. Thank you, boys and girls.